Hey guys, how's it going on this Friday? If you're new, my name is Christina Wellfall and I am a yellow status presenter for Unique. And you guys, if you share this, tell me in the comments below so I can shout you out. This really helps me, and I really appreciate it. If you're coming back and this is you're seeing the replay, hashtag replay below as well so I can say, hey, how's it going? Thanks for watching. Alright, today we are doing kind of a little bit of dark and a little bit of light with a bold lip. Hey Laura! Kind of inspired by my Panda shirt today, as you can see. I have black, white, and red going on. So that's what I'm going to go do today. Alright, so I primed my face with our glorious face and eye primer. Stuff is amazing. Has a, excuse me, a satin feel to it. It's not greasy at all. It's going to help fill in our pores and the fine lines and wrinkles, but also create that barrier between my skin and my makeup, so when I'm going out in like the 100-degree weather, my makeup's not sliding down my face. It's staying put and not going anywhere. Alright, so I'm going to start off with my my eyebrows. I like to do these first, and I like to use this palette. It's our brow palette, and I also use this artist's brow brush. Just an easier way for me to do my eyebrows, especially like right here when there's, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, and I love it that it has like, it's all numbered, like where you should go next. So this is great. So I'm taking the angled side of that brush and picking up that first powder number 1. It's a lighter brown color, but I'm going to use that to fill it in my eyebrows and get any spots that look like I have no hair there. And so this is, I'm using brunette. There's brunette. There's 3 different colors. There's a blonde, the brunette, and then a dark brunette to black. So, you know, depending on your hair color, your eyebrow color, you can pick and choose. So I kind of went with the darker one because my hair is like dirty blonde, kind of like light brown now. So I picked the brunette. And I'm just lightly doing whiskey movements upwards so it doesn't look too crazy, or what people call the Sharpie eyebrows, like when it's like super just dark everywhere. Alright, wipe that side of the brush off. Now I'm going to go for the second powder, which is the darker. And again with the angled side of that powder brush. And this one I'm going to kind of go about midway, kind of where my arch is at. Because I like to have that half of my eyebrow to be a little bit darker than my front. Kind of make that a like an ascending color. That makes sense. And you can also use it to kind of do like, if you like having like the line going on, up and under, on top and on the bottom of your brow. I don't particularly, or haven't really messed with that, but you know, there's always a first for everything. And just kind of blend that up just a little. Very light strokes, a light hand going on. And this will also help with this part going on right here, this little dip I have. Boom. Alright, now I'm going to go to number 3, and this is it's like a pink matte color. And it's a highlighting slash correcting color, and I go under my whole eyebrow just to help clean up what's going on underneath there. And also, if you have like, if you're starting to get like the little hair starting to grow out and they're not long enough to like be plucked yet, this will help hide that as well. And I'm just kind of blending downwards. Now I'm going to take, go with number 4, which is a shimmer. So this is like a matte color, and then this creamy looking one, ivory one, is a shimmer. And so I'm going to use this like right under, right here, just to highlight that part of my eyebrow a little more. And again, just going down. And I'm actually using the flat side of that artist brush. Okay, so I'm going back to the angle side of my brush, and I'm going to pick up, this is a wax, it's a brow wax, so and it's labeled number 5, so you're not lost, you know what to do next. And I'm just going to, gently go over my, whisk over those, my brows, and this is going to help set that powder in, help set keep your stragglers of your eyebrow hairs, in place so they're not moving or anything like that. Beautiful. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and quickly do my other side as I wipe this brush off. Okay. So again, number 1, powder. It's the lighter color. Help just fill in your eyebrows. And then you go back with the darker powder, the second one, combo. And, if you want to darken the edges, if you like to have darker edges to your eyebrows, go for it. You can use it to outline as well. Man, excuse me, I took my allergy medicine and it's still blah. So I would say that darker powder, outline your eyebrows, blend it in, definitely blend it in. You don't want to have those Sharpie. And as the saying goes, your eyebrows are sisters, not, identical twins, because you would probably take forever. I know I would take forever on my eyebrows trying to get them to look perfect, like the same. Grab that powder, darker. Just a little light strokes, feather, like really feather-like strokes. And I know this seems like a lot of steps to just doing my eyebrows, but our eyebrows are what makes us, what gives shape to our face and makes us, look what age we are, and getting these to look perfect, as close to perfect as possible is going to help us give that youthfulness to our face. So I really love to concentrate and use this palette. There are multiple ways to go about, shaping your eyebrows. This is just one way. Another way is using a, a brow liner and brow gel. If you have marvelous eyebrows, unlike me, where I have one that's really great and awesome, and then one that's like got that dip. Use that eyebrow pencil. And all the products I'm using is unique, and I love these products because they can easy to go with, easy to use, to build, to do a whole bunch of stuff with. There's so much versatility to them, and I love to be able to use a product, something that I'm putting on my face in multiple areas. So not just, having the eyeshadow on my eyes, not just having the lipstick on my lips, not just, you know, using bronzer, you know, just to, you know, give me that you know, bronzy look, you know, suntan look going on. So I love to use different products for everything. Okay, now we're gonna go with our eyes. So our brows are shaped, sculpted, filled in, beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna use palette number 2, which is our silvers and our browns, and this is definitely our classic smoky eye look going on. I'm not gonna try to do I must say try to be outrageous with this, but we'll see. But you know, don't be scared of this palette. I was first, when I first saw it, I first bought it, I was just like, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this. It's super dark compared to what I'm used to. I'm used to the browns and the neutrals, but you know, you play with it and you start building up that confidence. You're like, all right, yeah, I got this. I can do this stuff. Yeah, I can rock this. So I want to take actually not that color. I am going to take Honorable, which is this matte gray color, and I'm going to use this as my transitioning color. So I'm taking my crease brush, and I'm going to just tap it in that color, pick it up, tap it off, and this is going to be, like I said, my transitional color. So I'm just kind of doing that 7 going on right there. And just like doing that, hi Jennifer. Just doing like windshield wiper, bring it up just a little because I have hooded eyes and I want people to be able to see that color that's going on. And kind of doing this, you know, little circles and windshield wipers, kind of blending it in for me already. Okay. Now I'm going to take Khaki, which is another matte color, and it's more of a darker brown in this palette. And again, just tap it in there, shake it off. And this is going to go like really into my crease, like right there. But not like all the way. Like I put Honorable like all the way over, so with this one I'm not going to go too much over, too crazy. And again, just tapping and then doing little swirls to kind of blend that in. And that's like where I'm going to get my shadow. So I guess you could say that's like my outer V color. So just doing that. And doing little circles to kind of blend it in there. If you feel like it has become a little too dark for you and you want it to blend it in even more, which I'm feeling is going on right now, I'm going to take my deluxe brush. I'm taking a fluffy brush, but you know, any fluffy brush. It doesn't have to be this brush, but just something that's fluffy that's going to help you blend those colors in a lot more. So I'm going to do that before I put in my, my lid color. Just going to blend it upwards. And the farther back you hold the brush, the better that you're going to be able to blend those two. Just like that. Bam. Alright. Now I'm going to take my liner shader brush on the shade side, and I'm going to pick up this color, Romantic, which is a satin color, and it's really the brightest out of this palette. As you can see, it is blaringly bright, flashing you with this. Sorry guys. And this is going to be my my lid color. Tap that off. I'm just going to pat it on. Since it is a satin, it does have some shimmer to it. I'm going to just pat it on here just to be on the safe side so I don't have everything falling down on my face. But that's okay because I don't do my foundation. So I do my eyes first and then I do my foundation, just for this reason. Just because if some you know, powder fell down, I could just wipe it away without worrying about my foundation you know, being wiped away, being messed up. Just patting it on. And I'm going to bring some of that into the corner of my eye there, just to make it shine a bit more. And this is going to help like brighten up my face, brighten up my eyes, look like I'm awake, and I have big, beautiful brown eyes. Clean up there. Alright. Next, I'm going to take Blissful, and this is one of the glitter colors, and it's hi Becky. It's not really gold. It's a duller gold, but it's still sparkly. And I'm wiping off that same shader side of my brush, and I'm just gonna pick up just a little bit, just on the tip. I'm just tipping it down and just patting it, and I'm gonna put this like kind of in the middle of my eye, just to brighten up that spot just a bit more. And again, you know, I'm patting it on because it is that shimmer color, and I don't want it going everywhere on my face. There. Okay, so I want to do my other eye. Normally I do my eyes at the same time, but when I'm talking, I just do one eye at a time so you can see what's happening. So again, that's honorable in the crease that I'm bringing up more so because I have hooded lids. I want people to see that color that's going on. This one I'm bringing more over towards my nose and just doing what we say the windshield wiper motion. And I didn't do a highlighting color under my eyebrows since I already put that on with my brow palette. So I'm just going to leave it as is and not worry about putting a color under there. Okay, and then I pick up Cocky with that brush. And this was going to be my outer corner, my outer V. Again, doing little circles to kind of help blend that in. I'm going to take my deluxe brush to blend this out just a bit more. Like I said, the farther you hold the brush there, the better blending. You'll have more control of what you want to blend. Alright. And I'm picking up Romantic again. And just patting it on there. And back to the tear duct. Wiping that brush off. And picking up some Blissful. Going right in the middle of my eye. Alright, look super shiny. You see, I've got some darks going on and some brightness going on. It's fabulous. Okay, just wiping up my brush here. Excuse me. So I've got, you know, all of this going on. I don't think I'm going to do a liner today. No. It's looking good anyway. And I have stuff on my face. Yeah. I think that looks good. Yep. I am gonna bring the my crease colors that I did down and just kind of right on my lash line. So I'm gonna start out with the lightest, which was Honorable, and just right below, very lightly, trying to keep intact with the lower lash line there, and try to connect it. And then I'm going to take Cocky, which was the darkest one, and actually, not with that brush, I'm going to use the liner side and pick up Cocky. And I'm just going to do like a little liner. Looks like I'm wearing liner. And I'm just going to go about halfway on my eye there. Boom, ta-da! I'm going to do the other side. So Honorable lash line. Very gently get that color there and kind of connect it right there at the corner. And then pick up that liner and make that little liner. Yeah, I'm just like, my face is all glitterified now. And just swipe up. Okay. So now we're going to move on to the mascara. I'm going to be using Epic in our 3Ds after I get an eyelash out of my eye. Okay, so our Epic is our one step. You guys love them. I'm loving this stuff because it's curling my lashes for me. I was never a lash curler. I never curled my lashes in my life. But this, oh, I'm loving this. I love that this is doing it by itself because of the little, there's like two different little bristles in this applicator. There's long ones and there's short ones. And that's helping, having those two in there is helping with that curl, giving that length that a lot of us are looking for. And I love having a mascara, something to do with my lashes, mascara, whatever, that does it for me. I could totally make them touch my eyebrows, but I'm not doing that today. Nope. Because I'm saving the boldness for my lips. That's what I'm really excited about. And so I'm doing both sides one at a time. You know, normally when I'm doing mascara, especially with the 3Ds, I want to do one eye at a time. But since I'm doing Epic and the fiber lashes at the same time on my eye, hey Tammy, I am going to do both eyes with Epic. Let it dry, because you want to let it dry for about 30 seconds. And then apply the transplanting gel on top of Epic. That's why I'm doing both eyes at the same time versus, you know, doing one eye and then moving over to the other eye. So Tammy, you missed it. I played with Addiction Palette 2 on my eyes today. Alright, so this eye should be dry. Yeah, I couldn't either. It's very very featherly, but you know, if you don't want to do it, then don't do it. You know, what you are comfortable with doing, you should stick to that. Cause I would when I first started doing it, it was like I would put too much on, and then it would be all like smudged. Hey, Rena. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this because I want my bottom lashes are super tiny, so I'm gonna practice and practice and practice. Yeah. Alright, now I'm doing the transplanting gel. on top of there because the transplanting gel is what's going to help the fibers stick to the eyelashes. So that's why we do the transplanting gel. That's why we wait for Epic to dry and then we do the transplanting gel. Do you like rub your eyes a lot, Tammy? So I just rolled the fibers on my hand so I can get them going into one direction. Alright, back to the gel. So I can seal those fibers off so they're not falling down. No, your eyes, oh yeah, it happens. Gel to seal the fibers on so they're not falling in your eyes or falling on your face. You know, when everything is all said and done. And I do like to seal the bottom lashes, even though I have Epic on my bottom lashes. I like bottom lashes. I like to seal that off too because Epic is not water resistant, so I want to make everything on my face water resistant, including my lashes. And the 3D fibers is water resistant. Alright, I'm going to pick up some more and do my other eye here. Raina, you still need to come over so I can show you this eyebrow palette. Alright, fibers on this side. And then the gel. Alright, so I'm done. Everything's done. So we're gonna move on, stroll along to the face. And I'm using our liquid foundation in Organza, which is the second lightest shade because, hey, I'm white. I'm bright. I do tan, but as you can see, it's disappearing. So I've been very fortunate I've just stuck with Organza as both my winter, fall, summer, and spring color. So I'm shaking it up because there are actual like optical diffusers in here that makes us give the flawless look. Gives us that Photoshop look. And I'm doing 3 drops on my liquid foundation brush. That's your shade. Yes, it is. And extra right there. And now I look like a spotted giraffe. Yeah, you can do that too in the middle of this brush. I like to do the dots, so I'm making sure I'm getting it all evenly. And then I'm just doing little circles to blend it all in. That's what I love about this brush, because you have so many uses for it, so many uses for it, you know, options. There we go. You can do the dots around on top of the brush, or you can just put it in the middle, you know, equivalent to however many drops. I know people who do like 2 drops. I know people who do up to 5 drops. I would say up to 5 because that's going to give you the fullest coverage. And if you're looking for like a lighter coverage, you do like 2. at first, at the beginning, I was doing 2, and then I was like, I want a little bit more coverage than what it was giving me. So I just went to 3. So yeah, definitely you can just do right in the, there's like a little well in here, and you just go 1, 2, 3, whatever, however many drops you want to do. Alright, I'm going to do my Skin Perfecting Concealer now. Excuse me, to hide them dark circles. I'm bringing it with me tomorrow. Although I need more business cards. I have 1 left. Alright, and this I'm just going to put on my hand. A little bit on my hand here. And I'm going to take my concealer brush and just pick up a little bit. And I'm going to make that check mark going up. Do it on this side. Ooh, need a little bit more on that side. So tomorrow's going to be fun. Tomorrow, me and a few other of us AG leaders, including my lovely, awesome troop coordinator, Tammy, is going to some training tomorrow. So I will try to do, I'll probably do a live during like a lunch break, but not like a makeup live, just saying, hey, what's going on? And if Tammy lets me, I'll probably catch her on it too. You'll never know. Alright, I'm just spreading this out more. Make sure I get as close to my eyes and kind of clean up my makeup line. So this is Skin Perfecting Concealer. I'm using the Scarlet, which is the lightest shade, because I use it not only to hide my bags and to give brightness to my face, but I also use it, as you saw, I placed it on my bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin as a highlighter, just to give some highlighting to my face. But I love using the Skin Perfecting because, again, it can help clean up your makeup lines. You see how it went to an angle and it's not like bulging out right now? Clean up a little bit more so I can get that sharp line, angled line, without having to like get tape, because I know people use tape on their skin when they're applying their makeup, or an old card, like an old credit card, or an old what did I use, a library card. So it's just, you know, something, a neat little trick, something a little extra to add there, you know, how amazing this Skin Perfecting Concealer is. It's also great for if you have like wanting to hide blemishes, like I have one right here, because, you know, Mother Nature. We know Mother Nature. And so a lot of people use this to hide, you know, to help hide up their blemishes, or, you know, they'll use the Skin Perfecting first before they put foundation on if there's like some even skin tones going on. Like, you know, a lot of people who may have some Sicilian in their blood, you know, or heritage or something, you know, they're trying to even out the skin tone, have that get to a very, very basic face. They'll use that Skin Perfecting Concealer to help with that, and they'll use like a blending bud, which I don't really use. I haven't used it yet, or haven't played with it yet, but they'll use that to help, you know, spread it out all over their face before they put on their foundation. So I thought that was really cool, you know, to see the different ways that concealer can be used. I know a lot of people actually use it to like highlight their eyebrows as well, when they're carving out your eyebrows. So, you know, it's fun and interesting to see what all you can do with makeup. You know, makeup is not just limited to what they're supposed to do, you know. Concealer's not just limited to concealing, you know, blemishes or anything like that. It can be used for a lot of different things. So I thought that was pretty cool, that, you know, to learn that and to see that, you know, everyone has different ways of putting on makeup, and, you know, that's just one way that I've seen people use stuff before. I'm gonna get my bronzer in Hermosa. This is for those who have pink pink undertones in their skin. So I have pink undertones, like organza is for pink undertone people. And I'm going to use this to kind of carve out doing that 3 in the E on my face without my hair there. And then just kind of bring that down on my chin, my chin. So I focus a lot right here because I want that distinction on my face. And then I'll just do it lightly, go over that. And I just tap it in there because that's a lot of bronzer on there. So I just tap it in there and then I'll shake it off. And then find my hole, bring that up some, and then lightly do that 3 and bring it down. So again, like I was saying, like bronzer can be used. It doesn't have to be used for just giving that glow. It can be used to shape out to as an easy way to contour your face. And this is one way to do it. I can also take like my deluxe brush or some type of fluffy brush, pick up some of that, and you know, do some contouring right here on the side of my nose. So again, I mean, like makeup does not have to be limited to what they're supposed to do. What, you know, it can be, you can do all this stuff. Bronzer, you know, is supposed to give you that glow, that summer glow, but hey, I'm using it to contour my face out. Pretty cool stuff. That's why I love doing this. It's fun. Okay, and I'm actually gonna do blush today. Yes, then exactly, you know, bronzer can help with that, you know, like I said, it can help with contouring. Now this is very pigmented. I'm using Sweet. It's kind of an in between, in the middle color. It's not like obscenely bright pink and it's not really dark pink. It's kind of in the middle. I really like it. It reminds me of Nutmeg from Mary Kay, their cheek colors that I used to wear. So this is just gonna go kind of on my apples, and I'm gonna blend this all together. It is very lightly. I mean, it's very light, and already that color is on there. And you know, the more you blend in with the blush, it actually it won't be as bright, or you can go as light as you can. I know that's what my mom does. She really like blends it in her face, and you can't like tell it's there, which is pretty cool. But you can kind of see it, you know, in the sun. Yeah, I just paid homage to my mom. You're welcome, Mom. And like I said, you know, just blend it. Just keep blending. If you feel like it's too much, you know, just keep blending. I mean, a little does go a long way with this stuff. Okay, so ready for my lips? I'm excited because I'm like bold. Bold today. Bold, black and bright, you know, dark and brown eyes, and bold lips. So I'm using our liquid lipstick in Sizzlin'. Hi Glinda, and I'm using our lip liner in Primal. Ooh, excuse me. I need some water. And so I'm going to use Primal to all over my lips. That way I have my liquid lipstick is adhering to my lips, has something to adhere. And so I love these because they go on pretty smooth without any like cracking, unless your lips are really dry, which today mine are. Sorry guys, I'm trying to concentrate. Okay. Now this has a 30 to 40 second drying period, so like I could just wear this and I'll be done, but I'm not going to. I'm going to use this because it is a little bit darker than what I don't want this to be that bright, but I want it to be a bold statement. And so I'm taking this, and that's a lot of product on there. I don't need all of that, so I'm actually wiping all of that off. Trust me, with everything, a little bit goes a long way. I actually like this. Like, you can use a lip brush for our liquid lipsticks, but I don't mind using the actual applicators. You can see it kind of has like a little lip, a dip. Kind of reminds me like a smile. You see, kind of went a little bit brighter, a little bit deeper. Actually need a little bit more than what my lip liner went. Now this stuff is amazing. Like if you are a matte lip girl, yeah, I would go for these liquid lipsticks, because they go on creamy, they go on like butter, and they will actually dry to a matte finish. And it has a lot of sorry, braiding up. It does have a drying period as well. Like a lot of our products have a drying period, you know, a couple of minutes here and there. But it does have a better staying period than like a normal, if I had, you know, like the normal lipsticks. It does not have a long-lasting, well, I guess it does. I mean, these are very pigmented, and so it will stay on for a good long time. But not like how our stains stay on. Like, I can stain, you know, you're staining your lips, so it's gonna be there the whole time. Be there through drinks. But also, you know, this will actually, you know, when it is fully dry, it will be there. It will stay there a good long time. Like, I've gone through dinner with this. I've gone through lunch with this. You know, a little bit comes off, but you can't really tell. That's why, because they're so pigmented. So anyway, you guys, this is what I did. This is my look, inspired by my Panda shirt. Panda crazy. Anyway, you guys, I am getting finished packing up, because I want to stay the night with Miss Tammy. I'm excited. And like I said, I'm going to be going on some training tomorrow just for the day, so I'll be back later that evening. I may get on for live, just say, hey, what's going on? How's life during my lunch break? So anyway, you guys, I will talk to you guys later. Have a great Friday evening.